What's up, guys? Gamer Vlog Guy back here. I wanted to give my predictions. Give my thoughts on the college football season coming up. It's going to be starting up soon. I think it starts the second. I think I saw Tennessee, the University of Tennessee is going to open up against Bowling Green. Um, I actually like the University of Tennessee. I like the Vols. I think they're a good team, great football program. They're really going to, they're on the way back up. Um, I think they're going to do really good this year in the SEC conference. Um, Obviously, I'm not going to pick them to win the SEC. That's a long way. To me, that's a long way to go. That's a good couple years down the road. Um, but I am going to pick them to have hopefully a winning year. I'm going to pick them to probably go 7-5 or 8-4 and get a bowl game. Um, I'm looking, and I'm also going to give you my thoughts on also, the University of Michigan. That's my team. I'm a big Michigan fan, Wolverines. Um, I watch every game. I'm going to try to watch every game this year. Um, I might have a scheduling conflict, because I may be working here soon. I might have a job here, so I'm going to probably might be working on the weekends, working a lot of hours. So I might not have, the time to watch Michigan, but I'm going to try to watch as many games as I can and and also give you my thoughts and make videos throughout the college football season on how I think that they're doing, Michigan and Tennessee. Um, and then also I will be doing a college, NHL season preview too, and also thought about a couple of teams, and I think that's going to stand out this year in hockey, but we're going to stick with college football. Right now, I want to give you the top 25. This is just a preseason poll. They got Alabama ranked first, Clemson's ranked second, Oklahoma's third, the Sooners. Excuse me, Georgia's ranked fourth, Iowa State's fifth. Iowa State fifth, Ohio State sixth, Texas A&M's ranked seventh, Cincinnati is ranked eighth, Oregon's ranked ninth, Iowa's ranked 10th, LSU, the Tigers are ranked 11th. Okay, that's fair. Here's a surprise: Miami, the University of Miami Hurricanes, football program. This is now again. This is the preseason poll for this coming season. They're going to be going into this season ranked 12th. The University of Miami is going to be ranked 12th, and I'm going to stop right there before I go on and read. Before I tell you the final 13, because we're at 12th ranked. University of Miami. I don't know. I don't. I don't know. The University of Miami. I'm looking at them. They went 8-3 in 2020. I thought they only played like 6 games, or maybe it was not. They were ranked 20. I didn't know this, but they actually finished ranked 22nd. Um, Miami, and then the NCAA pushed them up 10, 10 spots to 12. 22 to 12, 10 spots. Um, I don't really follow a lot of Miami Hurricanes football. I don't, it's not, I don't, it's not, I don't like them. I mean, it's not that I don't like them or I like them. I just, I don't watch a lot of Miami Hurricanes football. I'm more of a Michigan Wolverines guy, and I also like Tennessee, the Volunteers. And there's also a couple other programs that I follow. Miami's not one of them. I might watch a little bit of Miami games this year, though. If they're going to be ranked 12th, though, I may start watching them. Uh, Notre Dame's going to be ranked 13th. North Carolina's ranked 14th. Now here we go, the Big Ten, which is Michigan's. We know Ohio State's ranked high because they're the Big Ten conference. And I want to say this too. That's my favorite conference in college football is the Big Ten conference. Not because I'm a Michigan fan, But I just think that the Big Ten Conference has a lot of great football programs that's going to be really good for years to come. Um, so we got Wisconsin ranked 15th, which is the Big Ten Conference, and then you got Indiana ranked 16th. So you got and mind you, Wisconsin and Indiana. No, actually, Wisconsin's in the other conference. They're in the conference with Nebraska, Iowa, teams like that. Indiana's with Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State, Maryland, Rutgers. Um, Florida's ranked 17th. The University of Texas is ranked 18th. The Longhorns. It's interesting. Coastal Carolina, the Pirates, are ranked 19th. Ole Miss is ranked 20th. Penn State, another Big Ten Conference team, is going to be ranked 21st. Washington, the University of Washington, which is another team I like. I like Washington, Tennessee, Michigan. I also like Arizona too, the Wildcats. They're going to be ranked 22nd this year. Arizona State's going to be 23rd. USC is going to be ranked 24th. They're actually going to rank the USC Trojans. They finished last year ranked 21st. I don't really, again, this is another team I don't really follow a lot. I don't really follow a lot of USC football. I remember they were really good when they had Reggie Bush and I think it was Matt Leinart, and they won the national championship when they when they played Texas in the Rose Bowl in 2006 or something like that. And then Texas would go back the following year with Vince Young, and they would beat Michigan. Which really, that was. And then the University of Louisiana finished out rounds out the top 25. So it's good to see a lot of the Big Ten teams are going to be ranked this year. Iowa's going to be ranked. Ohio State, Wisconsin's going to be ranked. Indiana. So there's going to be some teams out of the Big Ten that are ranked, which is, to me, I'm really happy because, that's really good to me. Because I think, to me that there's certain Big Ten conference, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion. I think the Big Ten conference is just as strong and just as good as the SEC conference. They're just as good as the ACC, the Big 12. You got the Big 12, you got Oklahoma, you got Tech. I just read it. I just saw it right here. Texas A&M's ranked. They're in the Big 12. Texas is ranked. They're in the Big 12. Iowa State's ranked. I think they're in the Big 12. Oklahoma's ranked. They're in the Big 12. So like it's very interesting. A lot of the Big 12 and a lot of the Big 10 teams are ranked, which is very interesting. And it's going to make it interesting this year if you're a Sooner fan or a Texas Longhorns fan, either program you're a fan of. It's going to be very interesting going into the Red River rivalry going in. I think it's like the last game of the season when you guys play each other, and especially if you guys go in your ranked like in the top 15. Say Texas is ranked 12th, Oklahoma's ranked 10th, or something like that, or vice versa. I mean, that would be a good game to watch. So, and again, that's why I like college football more than I like you know the NFL, because to me they're going to play harder because they want that rank. They want to get in the top four. They want to win their conference. They want to be conference champion. The same thing with college basketball. I love the NCAA basketball. I like obviously the University of Michigan in college basketball too. I also like Tennessee. I like basically the same teams I like in football. I like in college basketball. The men's college basketball. Nothing against the women. I just like the men's basketball. So like I watch Tennessee, I watch Michigan, I watch Arizona. The same thing this year when we watch the Arizona games, the Arizona Wildcats. I watched a lot of their games. Tennessee, I watched a lot of Tennessee games last year. Years prior, I watched Arizona, Tennessee. And obviously Michigan. That's my team. If I had to rank, it'd be Michigan. My top three college football teams, football programs would be Michigan, Tennessee, and Arizona. And that would be the same thing with college basketball, men's basketball too. It'd be Michigan, Tennessee, and Arizona in that order. And then give me my top 10. But that's another video for another day. I just want to make this to preview the college football season. And also, like I wanted to say too, like this is going to be a very exciting year. I think there's going to be a lot of surprises. Um, I don't. I'm going to say this: the top four teams. I'm going to say I don't think they're going to be there in the end. I don't. I think maybe one of them, maybe one or two will be there in the end. I don't think all four will make it through. You know, because obviously you got two SEC teams ranked in the top four, and if I'm not mistaken, they're probably going to be scheduled to play against each other. You know, Georgia's ranked fourth, and Alabama's ranked first. Georgia and Alabama's in the same conference, and I think they play each other because they're in the same division in the conference. So they would play each other, Georgia and Alabama. So they'd be playing each other either in Athens, Georgia this year, or Tuscaloosa, Alabama this year. Basically for the right to go, basically for the right to play for the national championship, really. Because I think Georgia's, and I like Georgia. They're another good team. I like Georgia in football. Uh, Georgia's another team I like in football. I think that's going to be really good this year. I think the Georgia Bulldogs, Tennessee. I think Tennessee's going to be really good this year. Michigan, and then I think Arizona. I think I want to I like to hope that all four teams, Michigan, Arizona, Tennessee, Georgia, will be playing in bowl games. And obviously Tennessee's in the same conference too as Georgia. So Tennessee and Georgia, I think they actually play each other. Tennessee and Georgia, because they're in the same division. I think it's if I'm not mistaken, it's Alabama, or maybe Alabama's in the other division with Auburn. But because they play each other in the Iron Bowl every year, Alabama and Auburn, the Battle of Alabama, because Auburn's in Alabama, if you don't know, and then obviously the University of Alabama's in Tuscaloosa. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Georgia plays each other because that's a rivalry game. The Bulldogs and the Volunteers, they play each other. So, I'm hoping maybe Tennessee maybe gets into the top 25 this year. Michigan for some reason is not going to be ranked this year. None of my teams that I like this year is going to be ranked. Starting out the season, going to be ranked. Michigan, Tennessee, or Arizona. So I don't know. So we'll see. That's why they play the games, and then I can't wait till the 2nd of September, um, which is I think it's next Thursday, not this Thursday, going up the following Thursday. They're going to start. Yeah, September 2nd. I think they start, which is going to be no. Is it the second? I gotta look at the schedule, but I think they start. I think they start this week too, the 28th, which is I think it's Thursday. The 28th is Thursday. So I think they play the 28th, and then I think Tennessee plays the second. So I gotta check the schedule and get back to you. But I think they start the Thursday and Friday this week, and then some teams play this week, and then most of the teams play the week of the second and the third going into that. So thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Um, as far as my pick to win the national championship goes, it's gonna be to me it's gonna be week by week. But I just want to say it's going to be an interesting season this year. I can't wait. I'm in I can't wait to watch some Arizona football, Tennessee football, and also some Michigan football. I'm going to be watching. And peace out, and I'll see you guys again in the next video.